everybody. It was suggested to me that I should show everybody how I make the flowers that I made instead of just pointing to videos. So I decided to go ahead and do that. These are the ones I showed before, and these are all the fabric ones from the scraps that you can make, and you just cut them like they're ribbon and ribbon strips, and whatever size you want them to be, just make sure your fabric's that size. So for the demonstration, I decided, well, let's do add a ribbon since that's the way we're all used to it. And so here are some of the ribbon flowers I made. This one I wish I had bought more ribbon. I only bought one of this particular one, but I like the variegated look of this one very much. In fact, I used the whole roll making up little flowers, and the center is the beads from the Dollar Tree, just these ones here. Or you just use the white ones or any of the other colors that they have. See, in this one, I used one of the multicolored ones, which was one of the deep, I guess, neon pink. And then this one has a light pink one here. So that was there. And then this is the ribbon that all the ones I liked were made out of, and it's a mermaid one. And so hopefully I'm not do this in frame because I have a one shot to show you since I used up all the other ribbon. So, but again, the bigger the flower, the wider the ribbon, as you can see by these two. And then the smaller the flower, the smaller the ribbon. You don't want the ribbon too small, of course, because then it's going to be hard to make. So here, hopefully I am in frame. So you just stitch. So just, just like you normally would anything, knot the end, and then just do a running stitch. It doesn't have to be even. As you can see, it doesn't have to be straight, as obviously mine is not. You just have to run it across the entire length of the ribbon that you want to do it. Now the longer the ribbon, you're gonna have to manipulate it a little bit into the flower shape, but you don't want it too short either. So I would say, I think this is like, I'm gonna guess 10 to 12 inches long, maybe somewhere around there. I never measure, I just kind of go, okay, let's chop off a chunk and see how much I want to sew. So you just sew till you get to the end, and again, it's just a running stitch. And then you pull, when you're done, you're just gonna pull it so it scrunches up. Hopefully you can see that it's scrunching up. I just use regular thread. Some channels said you had to use extra strong thread. I never have. Just don't pull super hard and you won't break your thread. And you just go until you have it all scrunched up and to a thing, and then you just kind of shape it. Now, a lot of people say wired ribbon makes it easier. It does, because then you can shape the petals into whatever you want, but you can kind of do that with these too. And I just kind of tuck the ends together. I don't know if you can see that. And then you can kind of scrunch it or unscrunch it as you want your flower to be. And then you just sew the ends together. And I don't do anything fancy. This is going to be in the bottom anyway. Also, a lot of people color coordinate their thread to their either the ribbon or the fabric. As you can see here, you can't see the thread. I usually just use a white one, unless, as you can, and because you can't see, I used white on this one. So all these, I use the same white thread from the same spool, and you can't see the thread at all, because again, you scrunch it, and then you make the flower shape you want, and then give it a good couple of, let me just kind of find my ribbon here, and I won't do the whole thing, but I'll just do a couple of them, and then you just kind of run it through a couple of times just to scrunch your flower together. And so you've got your, and then I just do it a couple different times just so my flower stays scrunched together. And then as you can see, I did that with all these. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then you just take your bead of your choice, or you can use whatever you want. You could perhaps, some people use buttons, another piece of fabric, another smaller flower to make the center of this flower, or actual, if you go to the florist section of any craft store, then you can get the little, oh, I don't know what they're called, the little flower centers that are already made up, and do it there. So, and then you just put the bead, feed the thread through, put the bead on it, just like you would do anything else. Try to get towards the center so that you don't scrunch your flower too much. And it's hard to do this on camera. Don't know how people craft on camera. Okay, and then you just pull it, and then you just go through the bead a couple of times just to make sure it's secure. I won't do this here. Secure the back with a knot just like you normally would, and then you end up with the flowers of this one. And you can rearrange the petals any way you like. And as you see, some I did the blue on top, some I did the pink on top, just for some variety. And I truly wish I bought more of this ribbon. I think it's mermaid ribbon I got at the Dollar Tree. But that is how I make my ribbon or fabric flowers, short and simple. And I really don't make fancy flowers. I just like to make the easy peasy ones like this. So I hope this helped explain how I did these, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks so much.